Hello everybody and welcome. This is going to be the first video in a... well, I don't know how long this series is going to be, but it's going to be a series of SimCity. We're going to be playing this, or I'm going to be playing this, and we're going to have a lot of fun. A lot of you may not know who I am. I am Blinkky, part of a new group on YouTube called Unhinged. We are going to be doing Let's Plays of various types of games, reviews of games, and all types of things, so keep an eye out. We have 2 pages currently. This page, which is my page, which will have my Let's Plays and parts of the series that I am in with the others in Unhinged on this page, and then the other perspectives will be on the main page, which will be, I will have a link in the description below to that page, if any of you are interested in that sort of thing as well. So before we get started, I'm going to explain a little something. There's been a patch for SimCity. It now offers single-player offline play. If you wish to not have other people intrude, or, I mean, you can make a private multiplayer and have your friends and whatever, but for this series I'm going to be doing single player. I'm going to try to pick a small region and build it up as much as I can. And before the series gets too long, I'll probably cut it short. We'll probably have a maximum of maybe 2 cities, so I'm going to look for a small region with about 3 to 5 building locations for variety. So with that, let's get started. We are going to pick our region now, so as we go through here, we'll see that there's all kinds of different regions, varying in sizes. Like this one has 10 city availability. So we're going to look for something smaller. This one has 16, that's way too big. 14. 7, 6. That's the very first 3. That might work. Let's see if we can find something a little bigger, but not too big. 7, 16. 2? Too small. Too big. Way too big. Too big. There was one in here I saw that looked to be like one of the... here we go, Whitewater Valley. We'll join Whitewater Valley. We're not going to do sandbox mode. Sandbox mode pretty much means money is, or it allows you to build pretty much anything right off the bat. We're not going to do that. We want to have unlocks and all that fun stuff, and we're definitely not going to use cheats, and we want random disasters, so we're not going to do sandbox mode. To name the region, let's just go with the original name, Whitewater Valley. Or no, let's call it Blinkkysburg Valley. That sounds good. So the first city in Blinkkysburg Valley. All right. So when you go to claim a city, when you click on the tab, it'll show you these stats. The one on the left will be your coal. It'll tell you how much coal is available. It'll also show you these, which means there's a rail in the region or the city, and there is shipping. So with this little sliver of water, you can build a dock and have ships come and take stuff. There's a lot of ore, not very much oil, quite a bit of water, and not too much wind. So that one we may or may not use. This one, on the other hand, has a ton of coal, some ores, no oil at all, quite a bit of water, and wind. And it also has rails and shipping, so we may do that one as well. Let's try to find one with... that one, Twain doesn't look like it has too much to offer. So we're going to look for one that... well, let's see, do we want to have a... this would be good for a residential kind of bustling city type of deal, and this one would be wonderful for mining and oil operations, like an industrial heavy city. So I think what we're going to do in this is we're going to try to build up Twain as a tourist city, and then we'll use Elm Grove as a sort of industrial, make money and gift it to Twain to help make that tourism grow. So we're going to start with Twain. So we'll claim Twain, and then now we have Twain. So if we hit play, we'll be joining Twain. Alright, a little about our group. We're just a group of friends that met in real life. We're all from the same area. And we all have the same passions. We all are just normal people doing what we love, which is making videos and having fun playing games, and we just want to share our experience with other people. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, now, as you see, there's nothing here. So we have an open area. To start, you usually want to start with the smaller roads, like the dirt roads, and then build it up as your density increases and you get more citizens and population, and you have more money rolling in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a hold on, let me get out of this real quick. I'm going to have a little dirt road coming down here. Or actually, before we do anything, let's check the data maps and see where all the water is, because apparently in this area there's a lot of water. So yeah, as you can see, there is water pretty much everywhere. Because this is on a kind of peninsula type of deal, it has a river on this side, and then it comes around, and then there's water over here as well. So what I am probably going to do is I'm going to have the water plant probably somewhere in here. And then we'll have like this area be all built up into like high wealth kind of beach or riverfront properties, and have all kinds of crazy stuff going on over here. And then this will be like the average Joe Schmo, colleges, universities, shops and everything. So now that we know where the water is, we're going to get started. We're going to start with a dirt road. We're just going to build a dirt road down this way on the... Use the guide. Now we have a dirt road. We're going to try to... Do we want to curve it? It may be the best use of land, but for now we'll just make some squares. Probably have it curved when it gets down to this area here. So we're going to have... Is that straight? Yeah. So we're going to have a little residential area here, big enough so that the buildings can expand, but not anything too crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to have residential here and here and probably here, and then we're going to need some shops for these people to keep them happy. Well, I tend to try to keep everything off the main road so the traffic jams don't get too bad. I have played this some. Okay, so we need some water. We're gonna plop this here. As I just got done saying that I don't like building buildings on the main roads, but there's no reason for anyone to stop for this, so we can plop that there and feed some water to the cities to get the plumbing and everything going. Now we need electricity. For electricity, this is a good electricity producer, but it also comes with a lot of risk. So we're going to try to stay away from this one until our Sims are more educated. So we're going to go with the cheap wind power plant. It should be enough to power the city for now, until we can get our Sims educated and have enough money to purchase a nuclear power plant. So we're going to go with this. It is rather big, and I would love to get it situated so that it faces there's not much wind in this area, so we're going to have it as far away from the population as we can. And then we'll probably build 1 or 2 more turbines to get it started, and that should be good for now. So when Sims start showing up to work here, we'll have some power for the poor souls here living in the dark. Like, do not be alarmed. Or, nope, sorry, that's a shop. But they can't make their donuts, so... Oh, okay, now they can make their donuts. So business is great, apparently. These guys want some industrial, which we're not going to do in this city. All the industrial will have to go over to Elm Grove, I think it was. Which is okay, because... Actually... The problem with having industrial over here is that, as you saw on the wind map, the wind is blowing this way. So all of the pollution from this city will come over here and start getting our Sims sick here. So we're going to have a nice hospital going here and everything to keep everyone from dying from illness, which should be okay. I mean, once the city gets up and going, having a couple hospitals won't be that big of a deal. Right now we're running in the negative, which is not very good, but it will, that should be rectified here shortly. What we're going to do is we unlocked our, city hall already, so what we're going to do is we're going to have a road coming down here for the water, and then we're going to plop our city hall on this road. And there we go. That should be okay for now. If we have to, we can move it. Now we can name our city. Do we want to change its name? I think we should. We'll call it Blink. St. Blinkkysburg. There we go. After St. Paul. Alright. Minnesota. Alright. So anyway, now that we have our town hall, our Sims are happy that the town hall has been erected. And we can start working on... Let's see what our demands are. We have quite a bit of low wealth, and some actually medium wealth already. So we're gonna... Oh, we need a dump. Now this is where it gets a little sticky, because the only sewage option we have now produces quite a bit of pollution. So we're gonna have to bear with this for a little bit until we can get a better option, which would be the sewage treatment plant. So for now, we're just gonna plunk this down over here, out of the way, and get all of this poop flowing into there. So now that we have all our basic utilities done, we can start getting... Well, we need to start getting more money flowing in. So to do that, we need to get more residential zoned and some commercial. Normally, industrial is the best way to get hourly income coming in. But because we do not have, or we're not going to do industrial in this city, our best bet is residential and commercial. I tend to try to keep the zones off of the corners, but... Okay, there we go. Now, if you guys have, like I said in the beginning, if you guys have any tips or tricks or anything that will help me with this Let's Play, feel free to leave a comment in the comments below. I will be glad to hear your opinions. Because this is the first time I've ever tried doing a tourism-based city, so I'm not quite sure on how to get my hourly income at a nice, respectable kind of push. So, the angle is too sharp? What angle? hold on. There's no slope here, is there? No. So, now these people want a place of worship, I think? Yes. One thing that we would get in touch with our spiritual side, like a temple, church, mosque, or modern temple, we get 1,000 simoleons for doing it. So, I'll do it! Yay! Okay. No, anyway. Anyway. I believe that would be in the culture tab. Culture, yes. Stadium worship. Now, we're going to do... since these are free, we're going to end up doing all of them, but for now we'll start with a church. And the church can be right here in this little room, I guess. That should be fine. Now that we got a nice little 1,000 simoleon boost, it should be coming in very shortly. Or does it want us to... Oh, okay. Yeah, we need to have 80... Okay. So it's going to be a little while until we get that 1,000 simoleons, because we don't even have that many sims in the city yet. What we're going to do is, now that we have it on cheetah speed, everything should be building quicker, so we can start building more roads and getting this population up. Oop. Forgot to let go of the mouse button there. And that should be good. Now, normally I hear a lot of people saying that you don't want to have this many roads connecting to the main road, but I feel that having this many, as long as there's not intersections, this is kind of just like a turn off at the moment, because they're not trying to cross, so there's not going to be any lights or anything to keep the traffic from flowing along this, so I think it should be fine, but we'll see when the density starts to build up a bit how this does for us. We're going to zone some more residential in here. We may want to think about getting a police station pretty soon, because let's see why these guys are upset. We're making a lot of profit, that makes us sad, apparently. Anyway, I don't know why they're sad. That's kind of strange. Anyway, with this much room between, they should be able to expand, but I don't know. Alright, anyway, let's try to build that road again up here. See if it keeps saying, what? I don't understand. That is definitely not a sharp angle. Angle is too sharp. Let's see if we delete that there. That might be what was causing the issue. And it sure was. Alright. So, we're going to build some nice little squares here. Now this is probably going to be our little medium wealth area. So they're going to be packed in pretty tightly. When we get down here to do the high wealth, we'll probably have the houses a little more spaced out and have nice, big, tall, pretty buildings. But this is going to be the high density kind of bustling area of the city right around here. And we'll probably get all the utilities and everything in this area. Let's see, what are they asking for? They need some medium wealth. So to do medium wealth, what we're going to do is we're going to have, since this is going to be the back, we're going to have houses along this area, and we're going to build some medium wealth parks back here. So this will be, we'll have some medium wealth back here. That sounds nice. And they'll have enough area to expand, which will be beautiful. Maybe we should, yeah, let's do some commercial in here. So, with all of that planned out, wow, they are moving in quick. Okay, so, with all that planned out, we can, let's see what the density is like. how many, or there, a lot of people are getting pretty close to being ready to expand, so maybe we should upgrade the roads a little bit. Yeah, we're having quite a bit of medium wealth density requests, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into parks. We're going to get some medium wealth sports parks. And let's go with tennis. I'm not a huge tennis fan, but maybe they'll like tennis. That affected areas I did not want it to affect. Oh well. Alright, so, yep, now we have some nice medium wealth houses going up around here, which we wanted, and these are going to stay low wealth. So we'll have the medium wealth be in the back, and then the low wealth kind of near, closer to the main roads. Maybe that's backwards, but maybe not. I mean, if you think about it, in big cities you have where all the overpasses are and all that stuff. Maybe not so desirable neighborhoods, and when you get further away from the main part of the city, you have the nicer, posh kind of neighborhoods. So that's probably what we're going to be going for here. At some point, we're going to have a area for transportation, a trail or a train station in this area. Or actually, no, it's too early to build one of those. So we'll table that for now, because we're not we're actually making quite a bit of money now. So whatever I did really helped. So that's gonna be nice. Hopefully soon. We need 5,000 residents to upgrade to City Hall, and we are nowhere close. We are at 300. So we're gonna keep building this up, and hopefully within the next couple episodes we'll be able to get City Hall. And for now, this is where I'm going to let you go. Thanks for watching, guys, and like always, I welcome your comments and suggestions in the comment area below. And if you like the series and you want to see more, hit like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye!